Okay, so right off the bat, Gary, we have a lot of announcements to make, but the very first one has to do with an automatic reorder qualification, front level PV thing, right?
Right. Existing plan, you need to have an automatic reorder scheduled for every month and shipped every month in order to be paid as a manager. And in order to have your downline count as a manager, they need to have a $100 ARO in place, shipped to that month. And that also is required in order for you to get paid the $50 manager bonus.
Right. So if I understand this new enhancement correctly, you do not have to have the automatic reorder in place, but you do have to have $150 in personal volume. You have to make a product purchase of $150 in volume in order to trigger the bonuses and for qualifications.
Right, so everyone has an option. They can either place a $100 ARO every month, have it in place, and you're good to go. You're covered for all your manager bonus, business builder bonus, your $50 manager bonus at the end of the year or at the end of the month, and or you can have your $150 purchase each month. And a lot of times what happens is someone's ARO hasn't gone through, and so they need to place an order, but they don't have their ARO. It's too late. So now you can place a $150 order and have everything covered.
Okay, so the good news is that every once in a while you might come across someone who you're enrolling or sponsoring into the business. They might be new and not understand the purpose of ARO, and that automatic reorder conversation doesn't feel comfortable for some people right at the very beginning. As long as you let them know that they don't have to be on automatic reorder, but they do need to place a personal volume order of $150, they're going to be able to qualify, and so will you.
Right, and so what that means is someone who comes in at the $1,000 or the $2,000 package, they're covered. They don't have to have an ARO that month, and they have their choice the next month. $100 ARO or $150 personal order to be qualified.
Just making it a little bit easier. Okay, Gary, another really exciting announcement I think everybody's had a little bit of preview of. For the last 4 months, we've shared with you that you have the opportunity in the month to count your 4th level volume towards your group volume requirements. Well, moving forward.
Right, we're going to make that a permanent part of the plan. So as it's benefited you for the last 4 months, now everybody can be comfortable knowing that your group volume doesn't just go through 3 levels, it goes down through your 4th level, which, as you know, your levels are getting larger as they descend, so easier to qualify at each one of the positions.
And a lot of you have been taking advantage of that 4th level volume in order to qualify at the director and senior director, executive director, and presidential director, and 1-star presidential
and
director.
And re-qualify each month. Not only qualify at that rank, but re-qualify at that rank every month.
So that's a permanent fixture and a permanent part of the BioPro pay plan as of right now.
It's a great addition.
Okay, Gary, so we've made several announcements that we think are pretty much improving the compensation plan significantly. We have more. One of the things we want to make sure happens is that when you reach a rank, that there's reason to stay at that rank or continue growing. So we've implemented an additional bonus. Imagine that you reach the director level, right?
Mm-hmm.
You reach that director level your first month.
Right.
Now, what happens if I stay at the director level in that month? I continue growing within the next 4 or 5 months. I reach director, senior director.
Well, what we've added to the plan is when you qualify, that's your first month. If in the next 3 out of 5 months you qualify again as a director, you're going to earn a $1,000 director bonus. So 4 out of 6 months, director bonus, $1,000.
And so that's above and beyond the commissions that I would earn every single month.
Absolutely.
Just a separate $1,000
Just here's another check.
Okay, so let's say I'm a senior director.
$2,500. Same qualifications. You qualify your first month. If in 3 of the next 5 months you qualify as a senior director, $2,500 bonus above and beyond all your other commissions and bonuses you've earned. $2,500.
Okay, so let's just go one more. Executive director. What if I'm an executive director and I'm qualified for that month and I continue qualifying?
Qualify 4 out of 6, total 4 out of 6, $5,000 for an executive director, $10,000 for a presidential director. So if you go up the ranks and you qualify and earn every bonus along the way, That's an additional $18,500 above and beyond your commissions and other bonuses you've earned along the way.
So for someone to join BioPro right now today and move up the ranks, director 1 month, senior director the next month, and they continue qualifying and going up the ranks, you're saying that they can earn an additional $18,500.
Cash money.
Sounds good. Okay, Gary, I think that this is probably one of my favorite announcements to be making from an enhancement standpoint from the compensation plan. So first we're going to start out with what the current plan states.
This is going to have a major impact on everybody's pay rank. So right now, to be paid at the director level, you need to have 3 personally sponsored frontline managers.
Now moving forward, you still need to have 3 qualified managers, but they can be front level, second level, third level, or fourth level. So you can go down 4 levels to find a qualified manager that counts towards you qualifying as a director.
I really like this addition to the plan, Linda, because it's been really frustrating for some of you out there who have sponsored somebody front level who may not be qualifying at manager, but somebody underneath them is hot, and you're working with them and you're not getting the benefit of counting them as a manager. So this is really, really a big benefit.
So you combine that with your managers can come from anywhere in the first 4 levels, and you can count your 4th level towards your group volume.
Right.
You can see why we're so excited about this enhancement, because people are going to qualify at the director level much easier than before. Okay, so to reach the director position, to qualify for the director position, you don't have to have those managers front level qualified anymore.
Right.
So for senior director, normal qualifications would read that you need 5 front level managers, right?
Right. And with senior director, same as director, now they can go down through their 4 levels to find those 5 managers. Different legs, 4 levels, still get qualified to uprank to senior director or be paid as a senior director.
So what if I don't have any personally qualified managers, front level? None. I can reach down into 2nd, 3rd, and 4th volume to identify all 5 of them in different legs.
Absolutely. It's another great addition. It's been a stumbling block for some, but again, you've got someone hot who's underneath that front level person. You get to count them down through 4 levels.
Okay, so $20,000 in group volume, that still counts, but now we have the 4th level to add to that.
Right.
5 managers, that still counts, but now I can go down until 4 levels to find them. So I think we're going to have a few people qualifying at the senior director level.
Absolutely. We're seeing it already, because in the last 4 months where we've been going through the 4 levels, we've seen more people qualify at the senior director rank. So now, easier yet.
And I just want to reiterate what Gary and I were talking about earlier, is that really that's what this industry is about, is reaching down into your organizations, identifying those people who aren't front level so that you can build leaders within your organization wherever they are. And now the compensation plan reflects that activity that we want you to be able to do.
Absolutely. It's a great plus, and take advantage of it.
Okay, Gary, so let's talk a little bit about the executive director position. Currently, an executive director needs 7 qualified managers, front level, right?
Right, 2 of which must be directors, front line, and now we've changed that to come within 4 levels. The managers or the directors, as long as they're in different legs, can come within 4 levels now to be paid as an executive director.
Okay, so this is a huge enhancement to the compensation plan. Imagine, as an executive director requiring $30,000 in group volume, instead of having 7 front level managers, 2 of which are directors, all of those qualified legs can come as far down as 4 levels.
Right. This is a great enhancement. Again, it's to allow people to work where there's their fire.
Absolutely. So executive directors now, you have a little bit of an easier time qualifying with this, and we're looking forward to a lot of you reaching this rank now. Moving from senior director to executive director has never been easier with this addition.
It really hasn't, and paychecks are going up.
That's what we want to see.